What's up, everybody? Let's see. Check and make sure I got sound. Looks like I got sound. All right. Welcome to the pedal shop. And I'm going to close the door. All right. Nobody's here yet. I didn't really give everyone a heads up, so I'll give everyone time. That's all right, because I have a whole bunch of names to write out to do this drawing. All right. And time to go through the list of people. I should have prepped this ahead of time. Let's see. Pen. It'll work. All right. Let's see. Let me just look through everybody's comments and write down some names so that everybody can have a chance to win.
Boosts. This.
Quiet, other me. All right. So thank you guys for commenting and joining in to get your chance to win. So I'm just going to go down here and just write down a person's name, what they want. Let's see. And yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. This person wants a Captain Hook. Loves the tone, so do I. All right, so a little surprise, everybody. I have 2 hooks that I'm actually giving away. But I did the drawing for one of them already. So I'll announce who that is in a minute or in a little bit. And so I'm still giving away 1 hook and gonna draw for that one. And I'm still giving away that gravity bomb. I'm gonna draw for that. And I'm thinking about next month doing either, and let me know which one you think I should do, but doing either our whole lineup, like all of Copper Sounds. Sorry, that's my notification that I'm going live. All of Copper Sounds lineup, like all of our pedals as a giveaway. I was thinking about doing that next month, or doing a triple graph giveaway. So let me know in the comments, should I do a triple graph giveaway? Or should it be the entire lineup of Copper Sound pedals, which is going to be expensive. I'm risking a lot here. It does still cost me when I do these giveaways, just so you guys know. Even though we make them, pedals cost money, and there's not a lot of margin in pedals. To truth be told, there is not a good amount of margin in a lot of pedals, and a lot of companies don't give that big of a discount to dealers. So dealers don't even make a lot of money on pedals. Um, so, just so you guys know, I'm going to check comments in a minute and then catch up. I'm just writing out everybody's name so that we can start this drawing and get it going. All right, yo. The anticipation is killing me too. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Thank you. I'm trying to be generous with these. I think it'd be fun for everyone. Triple Graph, definitely. It's in the cards. I think it's gonna be one of the giveaways. I'm thinking about doing it this coming up. Just so you know, sometimes these pedals I give away will be B stock, but our B stock is still A stock. We're just very, very picky. So if you get a giveaway and there's like a little tiny mark on like a button or the corner of the pedal, it's just it's just for some class. It's the giveaways that I do will always be B stock, but they always work. The reason they're called B stock is like we're so picky with everything. Everything has to be like so clean and exactly the same every time it goes out. So every once in a while we'll have one where it's like, wait a second, this has the tiniest blemish in the paint, like maybe a piece of dust got in there when it went into the oven. And so we'll call that B stock, even though most people would not even notice it, but we're very, very picky. So these pedals are all B stock, and actually if you look at the ones that I'm sending, it's impossible to tell how they're B stock. Like I'm looking at them and I'm like, why is this in the B stock pile? But that's how picky we are here at Copper Sound. All right, sorry if I pause for a second. I'm just trying to get everybody's name down for each pedal, because I should have done this ahead of time, but I had to drive here and it takes me about 40 minutes to get to the shop. So that's some dedication right there, just so y'all know. Let's see. Okay. Thank you guys for the interaction on this. It's so cool to have new people on the page and commenting and saying what they like. I should have done this before I started going live. So sorry to make everybody wait. But here's a fun little trivia thing. Hold on, I have to make it up first. Hold on. Okay. Here's a fun trivia thing. What was the first pedal that Alex ever made for Copper Sound in the name Copper Sound Pedals? It's something that's discontinued and we don't do it anymore. But do you know the first pedal that was ever in a lineup for Copper Sound Pedals? And what was its name? Also, I have another trivia question. Who got the very first strategy? It's one of us, either Alex, Jordan, or myself. And what is a strategy boost? It's called the strategy boost. That's a big hint. All right. Sorry, I have to jump back and forth every once in a while and make sure I'm not losing anybody here on the things. What do we got? No, don't give I hate the company that flop for a couple of giveaways. I would too. It won't. Don't worry. Yeah, B stock Foxcatcher. You love it, right, Jacob? Um, Exactly. Unique. All right. So the the answer to the strategy question is Jordan has the very first strategy. It's a white one that matches his strat. And the strategy boost is a clean boost with a tone sweep, like a seesaw tone section. So as you bring up the bass, it cuts the highs, and as you bring up the highs, it cuts the bass. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty unique. And the other answer to the other one, I will give more people time to guess. It's the very first pedal that we ever did, or that Alex ever did. And it's actually going to come out again someday. We're doing a version 2 of it, which is going to be amazing. But that's a later story. All right. And here's another trivia question for you. What what two pedals had different paint jobs prior to their paint job right now? There's 2 of our production lines, so that we're talking like Daedalus, Foxcatcher, Loma Prieta, Polaris. And that's it. That's our 4 Ninja Turtles. Which ones had a different paint job, slightly, and prior to now? You guys can just guess. There's 2 of them. 2 of the 4 had different paint jobs when they first came out. And I'm writing down your guys' handles for these. So when I find my winner, if it's not a real name, sorry, but that's okay. That's all right. But what's going to end up happening is when I find a winner for each of these, I want you guys to go find me on Instagram. It's the same thing, Guitartress, and then explain that you are that person in that handle, and then message me, and we will figure out how to get you your prize. That's how I usually do these. And I don't usually do them as drawings. I actually got the idea for this from a good friend who's watching right now, and I encourage you guys to follow him, Guitar Truth Method. He did a giveaway where he did a drawing, and I was like, that's brilliant! Why don't I do a drawing? And so thank you, buddy. That was your idea, and I didn't actually ask permission if I could copy your idea, but sorry. Hopefully you don't mind. But yeah, you guys should follow him. He's got a great page. He does guitar theory stuff and cool little things. He's very funny. It's fun to watch his shorts, and you get a kick out of it. So, not that he needs my small audience to follow. You guys are great, though. Some of the best followers in the world are right here. So, I don't know, followers. That sounds like a weird phrase. Subscribers. That's the one. Sorry, I'm trying to read names and talk at the same time. It's almost impossible. All right, I'm almost there. I promise. At least for one of the giveaways. So there's just so many people that signed up for it. So all right, some of these names I'm going to have to abbreviate because there's lots of names behind everybody's. Anyway, need to save time here. All right, so let's get back to trivia. The answer to the first question is actually a pedal called Mustard Gas, and if you have never heard it, it sounds very unique. Think, when John Mayer did that cover of Crossroads with Eric Clapton, that really honky sound that's what mustard gas sounds like. It's awesome. It's a lo-fi fuzz with kind of a broken speaker thing going on, and that's it. Totally reminds me of that recording, the John Mayer, Eric Clapton Crossroads recording. So that was the first speaker that, that was the first pedal that Alex ever designed under the name Copper Sound Pedals, and he had me try it out on a gig, and that's how we kind of met. Kind of. Again, I already gave the story that I commissioned him to build me a boost. But actually, truth be told, I guess we met because he asked if I could check out that pedal and tell him if it's any good. And yeah, it was great. So anyway, and then the other answer, let me see if anyone else guessed, or if you guys are still even listening. All right, quite a few people checked in. I don't know any idea. All right. Oh, thanks, Jake. I'm glad you like my hat. It actually shakes side to side sometimes. The hair's crazy, and it's cold in here. All right. Really good guess, Tim. All right. So actually, Tim is one of the winners of a Captain Hook, but I'm giving another one away. So don't just be like, oh no, someone won a Captain Hook, I'm out. Tim has won a Captain Hook for a trivia question that he actually answered last time I did a live. So always check in on the lives, everybody, because there's good chance that you could randomly just win something. So, always check in. But yeah, Tim, real close with the answer on this one. Foxcatcher is one of the two that we switched paint jobs on. The other one was actually Daedalus. Our first two pedals, Daedalus and Foxcatcher, were a two-coat pedal. So we put a bottom coat on, which was really ugly by itself, and then we put a top coat, which made it super shiny and glossy. And the problem is we had to powder everything twice here in-house, and that just started taking way too much time as the pedals became more and more popular. So, hence us finding a different coat that is only one coat. And actually now the coats are really cool because they are a top coat that have a color to them. So you get to see the imperfections in the actual enclosures themselves, and it kind of makes them look unique and cool. So, all right, almost done. I swear. I hope I'm almost done. It's a lot of names here. I'm so glad that you guys did this. Next time, I promise, if I do this again, I will do all this work before I go live, so that you guys don't have to sit here and watch me write down names, because this can't be very interesting. I'm so sorry about that. All right. Almost there. Almost there. A lot of people just wanted the Captain Hook. So, which is going to help out the people who wanted the Gravity Bomb, because they don't have as much competition. So yeah, let me know if you think triple graph is the way to go. A lot of people did comment triple graph was the way to go for the next giveaway. I was thinking possibly the whole lineup of Copper Sound, but triple graph would cost me less money because it's only one pedal versus all of our pedals. So, that might be the way to go. I wish that some of these comments would read themselves so I could just keep writing and not go back and check and see what you guys are saying. Let's see. I want it. That one I don't know what to do with. Somebody just commented that they wanted it. And I want to give you it. I just don't know what it is you want. That sounded like a fire alarm. I wonder if we have a battery dying here. Sorry, that was a long last name. Okay, let's see. All right. I think I'm getting to the end. Yes, I am getting to the end. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I'm at the end for Captain Hook. Let me get some scissors, and I will do the Captain Hook one. I am boxing the Captain Hook right now, and I will show you what it looks like. All right. Scissors. Scissors. Let's see. Why do we never have scissors? I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. I don't know what everyone did with our scissors. Aha! Jordan had it. And that is powder. That's not important. All right. So, another trivia question. While I cut up these Captain Hooks, I'm doing the Captain Hook drawing first. Since the majority of you are here for that, and that gets the majority of you to, if you want, take off and go do your Saturday morning thing. Why is the... That might be the carbon monoxide detector. That's not great. If I get tired and pass out, everybody, I'm at Copper Sound Pedals, and the number is 911. Anyway, that was a dark joke. I'm sure I'll be fine. Though I don't know why the carbon monoxide thing is beeping. I do have the heater on, but I feel perfectly fine. Let's see what you guys are chatting about over here. All our pedals. Yeah, see? There we go. Jake, you like Hook? I know you like Hook. Your giveaway cost $1,000? That's a pricey one. I think mine probably would too if I did, even though there are pedals, and we make them. I think if I did all of our pedals, it would probably cost $1,000 to do that. I'm late. What's happening? I'm just I'm cutting up names for the Captain Hook. Thanks for showing up. How's it going from Mexico? Let me close that. Stop beeping at me. No. There's gonna be like 20 notifications here. All right. Open the window. I might have to. It's actually... oops. That's not anything. That's me screwing up somebody's name. How cold is it here? Right now, I think it's 21 degrees. There's snow everywhere outside. Boston, gotta love it. And I got a furnace going just to keep me warm. Yeah. yeah, I've got my favorite team. It says Messi on the back because well, it's not. I don't know if it's my favorite team. Uh, I I started loving the World Cup with uh, France back in 2000, 2002. When was that World Cup? I mean, they didn't do good that World Cup, but anyway, I started liking France first, uh, and then I started loving this team because of Messi. Texas is 45 degrees. Whoa. Yeah, the alarm's freaking me out too. Hold on just a second. All right, I opened the door. Should be okay. 1998 was it? 1998? No, so it was 2002. Then was when I first started getting really into. 1998 was France's big win, and then a French buddy was living in California with me, and he's like, "You do not know about France, the best team in the world." That was a horrible French accent. Sorry. Anyway, so and then he was like, "Ooh la la putain," and then he showed me the World Cup, and after that, I became a fan. And France was what I was rooting for. Oh, these are different. I've got the door open now. I don't know why it's still going off. Maybe the battery is dying. Aha. There we go. Making the Captain Hook box so that I can do the drawing. I've got everyone's name for Captain Hook, just so everyone knows what's going on. Captain Hook is about to be drawn. And if you're late, sorry, I started very unprepared this morning. Next time, I promise that I will do this ahead of time so that it's just like boom, boom, and we've got a giveaway. But for now, you gotta put up with it and forgive me. All right, we've got a Captain Hook box here. And this is going to be the Captain Hook giveaway. I'm just gonna, to save time, throw all these in and shake them around and not look and just draw a name. And then let me catch up real quick on what you guys are saying. -1 in Kentucky. Kansas City. Sorry. That's in Kentucky. It's got to be the lack of oxygen. My brain's not working. Wow, -3 this morning. -3 Celsius. Well, that's not too bad. So 21 is like -7 Celsius, I think. -3, what he's talking about, or -1, that's got to be like negative, I don't know, 20 something. It's cold. Celsius, it's hard. I can't remember the calculation for into Celsius, but yeah, still -3 Celsius is cold. It's below freezing. That's definitely cold. I'm not trying to say that that's not cold. All right. Yeah, I think it's the battery because the door is wide open. It's getting freezing in here now, so it can't be carbon monoxide. Hey, from Israel. All right. How's it going? All right, here we go. This is for Captain Hook. I've got everyone's name, and I'm just gonna randomly draw one person. It says Tyler Jackson. Did I write that right? Let me look here on the thing. Yeah, that thing's definitely dying. I'm gonna have to swap that out after the thing. Sorry for the beep, guys. That drives me crazy. I hate those things. Yeah, Tyler Jackson wanted a Captain Hook, but thought Gravity Bomb would be cool too. Well, the good news for you, Tyler, there is a Gravity Bomb in Captain Hook that you can use independently without using Captain Hook. So it's like a 2-in-1 pedal, and that's pretty cool. So, Tyler Jackson, write me on Instagram, Guitar Tris, claim your prize. Now, real quick, I will jump over to Gravity Bomb, and if you guys want to hang out, you know, if you were just here for Captain Hook, you can sign off if you need to, you know. But if you guys want to hang out, I'll do some more trivia. I may do like another giveaway thing. I don't know though. I just don't know if there's anything to give away. But you never know. Let me just close the door. It's getting freezing in here, and I'm going to kill that thing that's beeping. Come on. Battery. Does this one work? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Just trying to change the battery so that thing stops beeping. That's about as annoying as it gets, right? There we go. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. That should be non-beeping anymore. So yeah, congrats, Tyler, and make sure to write me. If he doesn't claim his prize in 24 hours, there will be a runner-up. So, you know, he's only got 24 hours to let me know that he wants it. Hopefully he watches this. If he's not on here already, he might be on here already. But hopefully he watches this if he wants to claim his prize. And if not, then I will do a surprise second live and call out another winner. Okay, so real quick, let me go through these Gravity Bomb ones, and I will give you guys another trivia thing. Let's see. Actually, I've got a fun question for you guys. What was your first guitar pedal? And I'll talk about mine while you guys are thinking about it. But what was your first guitar pedal? So, my first guitar pedal was, it's in one of my videos actually, I think I talk about it, but it was a DoD delay, and it was given to me by a guitar teacher of mine. My mom basically wanted me to get help with math, even though I was good at math, but I just didn't want to do school that much. So she got this guitar friend of hers to give me guitar lessons if I also took math lessons from him. So she paid him double, and he basically was like a math tutor / guitar teacher. And he liked Nirvana and stuff like that. And at the time, Nirvana was big, so so cool, you know, it was just fun to learn. But he gave me his old delay pedal of his, and it was awesome. And then it died like shortly after, because DoD stuff was not super reliable back in the day. It was that flat enclosure with a little plastic long foot stomp. And yeah, so that was my first pedal. And honestly, I thought it was pretty cool. My second pedal was my first pedal from my mom, my first drive pedal, which was a Super Overdrive. And I named the first song I ever wrote Mr. Super Overdrive. So, because I was in 7th grade, so why not? But yeah, so my first two pedals right there. My first favorite pedal was my third pedal, which was the Metal Zone. Yes, the Metal Zone by Boss. So, well, and the Super Overdrive was a Boss pedal as well. But Metal Zone is a great sound, honestly. The funny thing is nobody really wants to admit it. But everybody agrees that the Metal Zone is awesome. Like, if you think of like, what's your favorite high gain pedal? You never think the Metal Zone. But everybody respects the Metal Zone because it's such a cool pedal. I'm not even a metal person, and it's just that cool. So mad respect for that. All right, Gravity Bomb thing is coming up next. How do you get the cool logo in your name? I'm talking to my friend that's from Israel, The Effect. You've got the cool butterfly. Oh, because it's the butterfly effect. But you got the cool butterfly in your name. How do you do that? How do you get that font in? I guess, is that an emoji in the name on the thing? Sometimes I'm completely computer illiterate, so don't laugh at me, guys. I make cool pedals, and I like guitar. But sometimes, yeah, computer stuff, I miss. I miss the boat on. So, let me see if you guys have any cool. What was your first pedals? What do we got here? Most likely the Sturge pedal. Oh, talk about working with Jack White and the triple graph? For sure. I will get to that. Boss MD2. Oh, is that Mega Distortion? Yeah. I forgot about that pedal. It's a cool pedal. Super cool pedal. Behringer Overdrive. DoD Death Metal. Ooh. I never have seen that. I know what you're talking about because my Digitech one was a DoD delay, distortion pedal, electroharmonic, stone. The small stone is unbelievable. By the way, have you ever played the really old one where when you step on it, you feel like you stepped on a landmine? The switch on that thing is amazing. It's just like, and you're just like, do I lift my foot up? Or do I just leave it there so it doesn't blow up? It's the coolest pedal ever. If you guys haven't, find a original small stone, like the old green box. Looks like an army tank. And big black button. Step on that thing and have the time of your life wondering whether or not it's the last second you're going to be alive. It's amazing. My first pedal was gifted me from my uncle in the early 80s, Boss Ottawa. Oh, that's a cool first pedal, Ottawa. You don't usually start with those. That's really cool. Boss Distortion, Nasty Purple Grunge pedal. Oh, the grunge pedal. From DoD. Yeah, that's a famous pedal. Hopefully you kept the purple grunge because that thing is like classic now. It's like sought after. Proco Rat is one of the first. Well, sorry. When I got back into pedals, when I was into jazz, that was one of the first pedals I got back in with because John Scofield plays the Proco Rat. And let's see. Yeah, you should just get the Metal Zone. Just get the Metal Zone. It's the best. All right. Never tried it with. Never tried it with the bass. Sorry. All right, I'm getting distracted. No, no, no. So yeah, yes, the Russian-made fuzz is also big and green and has that, but no, the small stone, like the one when he was in Russia, he used the same switch. I promise you, because I didn't know this, and Alex and I were in. There's a really cool shop in Rhode Island that has like everything that's super like vintage, and he pulled it out. He's like, step on this, and I stepped on it, and I was like, should I let my foot up? It's but he did use it on the Russian Big Muff. That's true. He used the same switch. Oh, college. Yeah, you guys know my thoughts on college. I went. I went 100%. Do I think you should go nowadays? That's a different conversation for a different day. Life has changed, and the world is changing. In fact, a lot of companies are starting to say you don't need a college degree to get into this company. Like big companies have been announcing recently that they're opening up to people that have the skills that they need, not necessarily the degree. Okay, so the Jack White story, or more about that. Okay, so here's the fun thing, and you guys probably, some of you probably watched the video, you have an idea, but I'll briefly kind of summarize it. So Alex is a huge Jack White fan, and we had made the trip, or sorry, we had made the Telegraph Stutter, and we had made Daedalus, and we went down to the Summer NAMM show. It was our first NAMM. We were really excited because we had never been to NAMM before, and sorry, and so we NAMM, the Summer NAMM is right next to Third Man Records, which is where Jack owns Third Man Records. It's kind of like a Newberry Comics, or what's another store that's kind of like that. Out here we have something called Newberry Comics, but like it's like a all new boutique thrift store, if that kind of makes sense. Every town's got something like that. It's kind of funky. So anyway, it's a really cool story. If you get to Nashville, or if they have one in Detroit, which is Jack's hometown, go check out Third Man Comics. But yeah, so we knew that Jack was at that store because he lives in Nashville, and so we popped in with a special made yellow Telegraph just for him, which I think is in the video it's also in the book for the Telegraph. And I didn't really know, obviously I knew, because I cover it in like pop groups and stuff like that, but I didn't really know his music. I now know his music very well because Alex is a huge fan, and we listen to every album he's ever been in, with every rendition of band that he's ever worked with, like all of them. And so I have become a fan by hearing, his music again and again and again. But sorry, I'm writing names and talking. But yeah, so I didn't really know his stuff, but I was down for like going to visit and like dropping off that pedal and whatnot. We didn't think anything would come of it because he's a superstar and this is just a weird pedal, and I'm sure they get mailed stuff all the time. But a day later, his business partner walked into the NAMM floor with a picture that Jack had made in Photoshop of basically what you see now, and he's like, "I want this, octave up, octave down, and kill." And we said yes before really thinking about how difficult that was going to be. And then we spent years and years working on it. But we met him a couple times. He's a cool guy. We had a couple meetings with him. usually there's a lot of laughing happening because he's funny. And so are the guys here at the shop. Not me as much, but uh, the the other two, Jordan and Alex, are absolute comedians. So uh, we have a British lad with us named Oliver, who's our head builder, and um, the sorry about that. The sorry, focus on talking for a second. We have a British lad named Oliver, and he was there, and Jack was like, "Oh, hey, have you seen the Brits trying to impersonate Boston accents? Because we're all from Boston. Well, I'm not from Boston originally, but we all live here now, and so yeah. Anyway, he showed us this cool YouTube. You guys should check it out. It's like Brits impersonating Boston accents, and it's funny. It's pretty good. So it had everybody laughing, and we thought it was funny that he was like down to like kind of joke with the Brit on in the group, but it was a lot of fun, and he's tall. He's very, very tall. I'm tall. I'm 6'2", and he's taller than me. I think he's like 6'5". So yeah. All right. I think I'm almost done here. I hope I'm almost done here. There's not that I'm like this. This is fun. I like just chatting, but it just feels. I feel like it would be a little bit more fun if I wasn't, also working on writing names down, because I could just respond to everything everyone's asking. I like that you guys are chiming in and being part of the conversation. Any other questions, real quick, before I do the second drawing? Let's see. I'm starting to say drawing like a Boston person, like draw. It's like go to the bar guy and draw something. Draw. Like there's a W in there somewhere. Silly Boston accent, which I don't have because I'm not from Boston, but I'm starting to grow it, and it's gross. Jack is a marketing genius, like absolute marketing genius. Like his whole renditions of different things have different colors. Oh, do you guys want to know a secret Jack doesn't even know? You guys have to keep this on the hush hush. Don't let it go viral. Check this out. This is going to be a present for Jack. Like a birthday present or whatever from us at Copper Sound. We've got a copper raconteurs triple graph with a copper paint. We've got the blue solo Jack project triple graph for when he's touring with his solo project. And then just in case, because everybody's got hopeful thoughts about the future, we made a White Stripes triple graph just in case, in case someday that ends up happening. So it's a surprise, though. He doesn't know. So don't have these things go viral, because then he'll find out that we're going to give him for a present. And then, like, that's going to be sad, because then he won't be surprised. So don't share this video with him. Aren't those awesome? Yeah, so the California accent is funny because so I didn't know this until a French buddy of mine was like, the same French buddy I was talking about earlier. I'm calling him right now. So I didn't know until a French buddy of mine was like, I can't understand Californians. Like, I can't understand them when they talk. And I was like, what are you talking about, man? He's like, everything you say is, he's like, you sound like you have your nose plugged the whole time you talk. That's the California accent. We sound like we've got something stuck in our nose. We talk through our nose, really, is the thing. And I'm okay with it now. I used to hate that was the case, but now I've grown to understand it, embrace it, be glad of my nasalness. All right, I think. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm fair to everybody and getting everybody's name down. And there were more gravity than I thought, but not nearly as many as the hooks. So I'm almost done. And you guys have been awesome. Thank you for sticking around the whole time and commenting as much and joining the channel. And it's super fun. I love doing the channel. It's a lot of fun. And I've got a really fun thing I want to do. I want to do a movie like on my channel of me going back in time and talking to my younger self. And but it's going to take so much editing. So I'm fearful of actually doing it. Like, I want to do it, but I know the hours and hours and days of like frustration while I'm using Premiere Pro, because that's kind of what happened when I did that epic intro last time. Like, I was like 70 hours into it, growing a beard like now. And it was just so much work. And so I'm just not, part of me's dreading it. And then part of me's like, just do it. So what do you guys think? Should I go back in time and talk to my younger self? Literally, like, face to face, two of me talking to each other at the same time. That's why it's going to be a ton of editing. But I was thinking, give myself advice. Although I don't know what advice I'd give myself. I kind of like the direction I took in life. I don't have regrets. And I feel like if you go back to give yourself advice, it's because you have regrets, right? And I don't really have regrets. I feel like I've lived a great life, been blessed, and, I'm good. So, yeah, I don't know what I would say to my younger self. What would you guys say to your younger self if you had one thing to say to your younger self? Yeah, I'll cut these up while you guys are commenting on that, because I'm finally done drawing with the gravity bomb one, and I will check your comments. I'm calling right now. Black and yellow from Mr. Sweet. So so I know his comment about black and yellow from Mr. Sweet. There's Michael Sweet, right? That's his name. Is Stryper's singer and guitar player, I believe. And he's a great guitar player. And I was in the guitar pedal shop one afternoon just messing around, because he carries our pedals, Rick from the Guitar Pedal Shop. Great shop. If you guys are looking for pedals, he has everything. And that's in Plymouth, Massachusetts. And apparently Michael Sweet lives in Plymouth, Massachusetts. And so I was just messing around, and he came in and was like, "Don't stop playing, man. That sounds great." And I was like, "Okay, I'll keep playing." And so then we started chatting, and then Rick came in, and he's like, "You know who this is, right?" They're good buddies now, Rick and Michael Sweet, because Michael Sweet's in there like every day. And I was like, "No, I don't really know." He's like, "This is a guitar player of Stryper," and I was like, "Oh, who's Stryper? Like the fish?" And I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I didn't know who that was, like what the significance was. I wasn't trying to be I wasn't being disrespectful. I'm usually a very humble person when I meet people, I got sidetracked by a comment, because you know what's funny? So, by the way, do you know anybody ever tell you resemble Brad Pitt? So, I've got a picture of me wearing shades where from one angle, I'm like spot on doppelganger Brad Pitt. From the other angle, I'm spot on doppelganger, Christian Slater. I've got to find those photos. I'll post them in the video at some point because it's funny. It's funny you say that. I don't think that I look that much like Brad Pitt. There's a Latino actor named Sebastian Rulli that I do look like. But thank you for the compliment. I wish I looked like Brad Pitt. That'd be cool. You know, the ladies be knocking down the door. But I don't really need that because I have a lady that already knocks down the door. So anyhow, so yeah. So anyway, Rick comes in, introduces me to Michael Sweet, and then Michael asks me if I can make a pedal for him that emulates his sound, and then gives me 2 albums and is like, this is the sound I'm looking for. And I was like, I'll see what I could do. And we haven't really tackled it because we were working with Jack White, and there's a lot of work to do. In fact, we don't even have time right now to get back to designing our own pedals. So someday I would love to design a pedal for Michael Sweet, but I don't really love the idea of going for his sound, because if he's already got his sound, he doesn't need us to make a pedal to create his sound. He's already got his sound, so he can just use his sound. I don't remember. It's around here somewhere. When I find it, I'll let you know what album it was. But yeah, so I would rather build a pedal that gives him a sound he doesn't have, that he loves. That would be a victory for me. Okay. So this is going to be difficult because they're too big. Well, maybe they're not. Okay. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to toss them all around in here. This is the Gravity Bomb drawing. Drum roll. And this one that's stuck to this one, which is stuck to this one. Come on. Just one. I just want one. I just want one. All right, Matt's Coopers. Congratulations, man. You have won a Gravity Bomb. It is yours. So, where am I putting this one? Right here. You have... Everybody's got 24 hours to claim their prize. On Instagram, look me up if you're one of the two, and claim your prize. If you don't claim in 24 hours, I will do another live and do drawing for runners-ups, and then I'll ship these things out next week. So, yeah. Where's this? There we go. That is the live session for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. Anybody else have any questions before I end it and let you all go? Thank you for hanging for, gosh, it's been an hour, and I've never done an hour live session before. And you guys were super patient with me, writing the whole time. Thank you. So I should probably do another something for people. I can't think of anything. I will think of something. I'll do another drawing. I promise I will do triple graph and I'll do a triple graph, and I'll do the entire lineup of Copper Sound in the near future. I'd love to get above 1,000 subscribers. So whatever I have to do to have it done, I will do. Anything else to say about the new mustard gas? Ooh. the new mustard gas is not going to come out for a couple years, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to have multiple fuzzes in it and be super cool. It's going to be our duet series, which is of course like this, you know, it has the two options. And yeah, it's just we got some really cool stuff like right in the barrel to shoot out, but the problem is just getting all of these triple graphs caught up so that we can, because we're waiting on orders, we're ordering new stuff. As soon as it comes in, we're working, we're building. We also have a ton of orders on the board that we're trying to fill at the same time of our pedals, because nobody has Foxcatcher right now. So we're trying to get Foxcatcher to everybody. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, sorry. We did the Captain Hook earlier on, Blaze. The Captain Hook giveaway was earlier in the thing, and that went to Tyler Jackson. So, and if they don't respond, if Tyler for the Captain Hook and Matt's Coppers for the Gravity Bomb, if they don't respond in 24 hours, I will do another short, quick drawing. I've already got the names written out, so it'll just be like, you know, I'll fire away 2 new winners or 1 new winner, depending on who responds. So I'll keep you guys posted, but it sounds like that's who won. I will do more giveaways this coming up month. I'm going to do a crazy one, because I'm going to have to take like a week off because I'm moving from one house to another. So I'm going to do a crazy giveaway so that you guys have something to kind of like interact with while I'm not able to post anything. So it's going to be a cool one, I promise. Have a good one. Good luck helping your mom. Did you buy a mustard gas, Jacoby? Jacob? Do you have a mustard gas? They're out there. They're hard to find. They're like the rare watch that you can't find. You know. So yeah, the pedal community is the best. And thank you guys for being so cool. Have a good one, guys. I'm going to sign off, and I will talk to you soon. Oh, the last Foxcatcher. Yeah, you definitely got the last Foxcatcher, I'm sure. We don't have really any. There's these like aged ones that are going to Matt's Music soon. But yeah, everybody's sold out right now. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great morning, and I will see you on Work Wednesday. Sorry I didn't put anything out. And I might put out something that Chick Corea died, and he's one of my favorite musicians in the world. In fact, I live in Chelsea, Massachusetts because Chick Corea grew up there. So I'm going to do like a little video ode to him at some point soon. So yeah, anyway, that's coming. I'll see you guys this coming week. Take care.